Once your pumpkins are done, you can work on making an infinity net background for your pumpkins. There are two different ways that you can make a background. Both of them involve a triangle shape. One of them is more of a traditional triangle with straight lines, and the other one is a curvy triangle. So I'll show you how to make both of these, and you can choose which one that you like for your project. You'll need a black piece of paper, and then you'll need a metallic marker. The first thing we're going to do is write our name on the back of our paper and our class code. And I'm doing this with a pencil. Then I'm going to flip it over and I'll start my drawing with my metallic marker. So to start the regular triangle infinity net background, the first thing you're going to do is step 1, start by making a triangle. So this can be anywhere on your paper. I'm going to do mine over here in this corner and just draw a regular triangle. Then it says attach an upside down triangle. So I'm going to attach a triangle to the triangle that I drew first. Then it says add 4 more triangles to make a hexagon. A hexagon is a shape with 6 sides. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So I'm going to draw 4 more triangles here. Then step 4, add 4 more triangles outside the original hexagon to form a second hexagon. That sounds a little bit complicated, but what it really means is just continue to add triangles to your shape. So I'm going to see where I can add triangles, and I'm going to draw 2 diagonal lines and connect them. Then I can make a triangle here by connecting these 2. If you accidentally make a shape that's not a triangle, like a square or a rectangle or something else, that's totally fine. Remember, you are the artist and we are just trying our best. So I'm just going through and seeing where I can add triangles here. It's important to remember that you're using diagonal straight lines. Diagonal lines are straight lines that go at an angle. And we use diagonal lines to draw triangles. When you get to the edge of your paper, your triangles are just going to reach the edge, or the line that makes that shape. Some of the shape might look like it goes off of the paper. Like this one, you couldn't see all of the triangle here. So that point would go off of the paper. I'm going to keep going with the triangle shapes until I fill up my paper. Now that I finished the infinity net with the regular triangles, I'll show you how to make the curvy infinity net with curved triangle shapes. Remember, when you start your background, make sure that you write your name and your class code on the back with a pencil. Then to start your curvy infinity net background, if this is the one that you choose, remember that you can choose the regular triangle shapes or the curvy triangle shapes. We're going to start this by using 3 curved lines to make a curvy triangle. You can start anywhere on your paper, so I'm going to draw a curvy triangle using slightly curved lines to make a curved shape. Then I'm going to attach an upside down curvy triangle to this. So instead of using 3 lines here, I'm using 2. 1, 2. And then it says add 4 more triangles to make a curvy hexagon or flower shape. Remember, a hexagon is a shape with 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to do that, I can look and see where I can fit a triangle shape in, and I'm keeping my lines curved. This background might be a little more challenging than the regular triangle background, but if you're up for the challenge, it looks really cool. Both will make a good background. So when I attach a triangle, I'm only drawing 2 sides, and I'm connecting it into a point. Here, I feel like I could fit 2 triangles, so I'm going to draw 1 line down and connect it with a bottom line, and then connect the other side. Then I have another triangle. Like here, I feel like I could fit another triangle in. Here you can see how the infinity net keeps growing. Remember, when you get to the edge of your paper, you're just going to draw what you have room for. So I'm drawing part of a triangle shape here. If my paper continued, it would stop up here. I'm going to keep filling up my paper until I reach the edges with these curvy triangle shapes. Once you're done with your infinity net background, your paper should be filled completely with the triangle shapes that you chose, all the way to the edges of your paper. So then we can get our finished pumpkins that are cut out and we can glue them down onto our infinity net background. To glue your pumpkin, you're going to use white liquid glue. When you use these glue bottles, you need to twist the orange cap to open the bottle. Notice when I twisted it, I can't see a white dot on the top. When I twist it the other way, now I can see that white dot. The white dot is not glue, but it is part of the glue bottle. It tells us that the glue bottle is closed. So when I twist it to the right, then it opens and I can't see the white dot anymore. When I twist it to the left, then it's closed. So twist to the right to open, twist to the left to close. So I'm going to use mine now. So it's open, I can't see the white dot. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to shake it a little bit because I want the glue to come to the bottom of the bottle. That way it's a lot easier to squeeze the glue out of. And when you're using your glue, you want to squeeze the bottle to put some pressure on it. And we're going to put a line of glue along the edge of the pumpkin shape all the way around. So I'm going around the edges. This will help the pumpkin stay on your paper. Then I'm going to do a little squiggly line of glue in the middle to help the middle stay down. And then I can carefully turn my pumpkin over, hold it with two hands, and I'm going to glue it down in the place that I want it to be. Now you should have at least 2 pumpkins to put on your paper. You might need to overlap some of them so one is on top of another. So I'm gonna do that with my yellow pumpkin, glue it on top of the pink pumpkin later. When you put one down that has glue, just gently press it in place. Then you can turn your paper over even and give the paper a nice rub to make sure that the glue is sticking. If you see any extra glue popping out, it's okay. Remember, this glue will dry clear. I'm going to put my small pumpkin right next to my pink pumpkin here and overlap it a little bit. So remember, shake the glue bottle and then put the glue around the edges of the pumpkin. And then put a little squiggle in the middle. Flip it over carefully and then glue it in place. Gently press it down to the paper, and you can even turn your paper over and rub the back of your paper to make sure that the pumpkin stays in place. When you're done with this, you need to put it on the drying rack to dry so that the liquid glue will dry. I hope you had fun working on your pumpkins inspired by Yayoi Kusama. I can't wait to see how yours comes out.